بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everybody, and I am back for this November. And actually, I have something from my amazing friend and subscriber Suleiman. So this is finally another subscriber request, inshallah, and we are going to be reacting to The Way of Tears by exclusive Nasheed by Muhammad al Muqit, because I do not want to waste you guys' time. So we're gonna get straight into this. Plus I only have 60 minutes on this camera and I need to empty it again. And side note, I know, but yeah, side note, I just got my RVT training certificate, so yes, I'll be able to work with people with autism and children and adults with autism and things like that. And basically I'm a therapist, so I'm a therapist who needs a therapist. Anyway, let's just get straight into the video, because I heard that this is a really tough watch, and a really emotional watch, and so I cannot wait to find out the hard way. And it's only 4 minutes, so bear with me, guys. I know you like my longer videos where it's a reaction to Allah's words, and we will get back to Allah's words always, and we will finish the Quran together. We will finish the Quran, and that is my goal, and it will always be my goal. And okay, so without further ado, let me shut up and get straight into the video. And I have missed you guys so much, and I'm so sorry, but this is why I was away, because I had to get my training and homework, and yeah, you guys do not care. Okay, love you. All right, let's go.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهد يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيم الفسيح. سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح. سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح. فبالله كم تستطب القروح ويبرأ جروح الكسير الجريح وينشط ذاك السقيم العليل وقد كان بالسقم دهرا طريق. تقال العثار العظام به ويغدو الهوى ككبش ذبيح بذكر الإله تطيب الحياة تسر أسارير وجه صبيح تسر أسارير وجه صبيح. سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح. سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح. تنحى يا حزن واهجر فؤادا توكل بجد بعزم فصيح فإني علمت بأنك نجوى ولبس خبيث مضل قبيح. تبختر ترجل بصوت وخيل فما لك في الأرض درب صحيح. إلى الله عدنا وبالله نذنا ليطوى زمان بائس شحيح. ليطوى زمان بائس شحيح. سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح. تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح. وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح. يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح. سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح. تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح. وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح. يسعك الفضاء الرحيب الفسيح.
Well, Alhamdulillah, as I always like to end every video saying, MashaAllah, this is as Allah has willed, is for me to, this is as Allah has willed, is for me to make this video. However, I guess, I mean, I'm more in shock than emotional, because I have been emotional quite a bit these past 2 weeks, which is actually the real reason why I haven't been away. Besides the fact that I had all this business to take care of, and by the grace of Allah, I have a new job and everything. But besides that, yeah, you know, my mom just recently smelled a demon, and, you know, she said Allah's name and it went away. Our next door neighbor might be doing some shirk related things. They have a statue of like this Egyptian, I will just show you guys a picture of it, like this Egyptian thing. We all know that Pharaoh was a horrible person, and she believes that like that has been affecting us. My personal life is in shambles right now. In shambles, like, really, I mean, you know, like when you come from a past life of haram like I did, and you have been struggling with it, like, and you only start to just do everything perfectly, like, just within this past like 5 months, really, out of the 3 years that I have been like really on my deen, and you are in that kind of position. I mean, it is just crazy because of how things have really come full circle for me, in terms of financial and emotional stability, and it is absolutely, and even mental stability, you know, and it is a really you know, a crazy time that we are living in right now, you know, with the HGTV people, and then the, you know, the rise of like acceptance of the wrong things all of the time being shoved into your face, darn near, you know, shoved darn near shoved down your throat. And so I know I'm like, Yanni, you're like, Yanni, what is she, you know, Yanni away, Yanni, what is she talking about? Well, as far as the song goes, and as far as what I am saying relates to the song, I do not so much as believe it's like, oh, the universe will encompass what what we say. However, I am aware that there are angels praising Allah in, you know, in the heavens all the time, as as it is said in some hadith. You can go look it up, you guys. But as far as what I have been going through relates to the video, okay, so that is just basically where, you know, the whole, I believe it is called a chorus of this. I do not want to call it a song. They said it is an exclusive Nasheed, and here's the definition of Nasheed right here. But so, you know, the whole chorus of it, I will still, just for the sake of context, for those Americans out there who know what I'm saying, who know what I'm talking about, you know, the chorus, the main piece, if you will, it encompasses my life, like in the past basically 2-3 weeks, which I'm always away from you guys for at least 2 to 1 to 2 to sometimes 3 weeks, Allahu alam, you know. But anyway, because like I said, you know, we all have lives, you know, and I appreciate you guys' patience with me. Some of you guys are not so patient, you know, you leave, you come back, you leave. Alhamdulillah for everything, alhamdulillah for everything. good and the bad. And this is what this song is all about, is being grateful and praising Allah for the good and the bad. And so again, back to the chorus. I am always getting sidetracked. I'm so sorry. And so the chorus, okay, so the chorus being, the way of the tears is the way to comfort. Like that is what I have been thinking about so heavily, and even within just this past week, out of the past 2 weeks that I have been gone, or 2.5, and whatever it has been. I've just been heavily thinking about how, because of something that I had to do just as recently as about a week ago, actually now, or less, really, it really did hurt me a lot. And I knew that it was the best thing for me to do for my life, to be closer to Allah. But those things sometimes hurt like hell, and you do not want to do those things or cut those people off, or, whatever it may be. Whatever it is, and I can speak about it, very confidently now, without crying and whatever, because I am on camera, and you guys, nobody likes to cry on camera. Nobody, right? And I am actually getting really emotional as I am saying this, but it is like almost because of the fact that I know that this is the best thing, and I am actually very proud of myself for this thing. And I never thought that I would do it. I said that I would never do it, but I did it for the sake of Allah, and so that makes everything better, and that has been making my life better. And I believe that this is why He blessed me with the job in the first place, is because He always knew that I would make these better decisions following the job, and following, getting closer to graduation, and following all these dunya, hence dunyastreets, these very earthly things, right? That headed towards these earthly things, I would still at least try to, stride towards making the right decisions. And then I also watched a video last night stating how many of us actually tell people to fear Allah, which is also something that I had to do in the midst of this, is I had to tell this person to fear Allah. And I had to, I don't want to get too, I don't want to get too much into it, but sometimes you have to cut off friends and other types of relationships, and even family members sometimes, because you need to tell them to fear Allah and back away from them and see what happens next. And Allah will either do one of two things, right? He will either guide them or He will not. And it really is just as simple as that. And now, unfortunately, our relationships with people can still and do still and will still always and will still always weigh heavily on us and our souls. And because our souls desire to keep these human beings in our lives for as long as humanly possible. And unfortunately, sometimes we have to cut all ties for the sake of Allah, so that our lives do get better and that we do get what we want. And because, for instance, I know that one of my exes is watching this right now, and he's a horrible person. Hi, I do not care anything about you. I hope that Allah does guide you one day, though. Inshallah. I wish I meant that, but I have to say it. I have to say it. Inshallah, for real. Inshallah. So, and all of these things, they come full circle. They come around. So anyway, my point being, because I'm running out of time, and my point is just that, I needed this just as much as I needed that sheikh or whoever he was last night to tell me about, telling people off in the sense of worship Allah. When there was once upon a time where somebody would say worship Allah and tears would instantly start flowing from their eyes. And these days, it is instantaneously ignored by the heart, because our hearts have become hardened, all across the board, all across America and even other countries, Israel. Maybe hardened hearts. You guys know, and there are so many hardened hearts going on right now, causing wicked things, forcing there to be martyrs for Allah. I cannot say forcibly, because this has all been predetermined by Allah, but it is still a very painful process to go through that nobody, and I mean none of us want to go through. And so obviously watching something like this, yes, I am emotional, but like I said, I'm not a crier on camera. I did not cry on camera. I cannot, because I'm too happy to see you guys. But yeah, I'll probably cry after this. So anyway, and all of that to say that this was definitely a good watch, an amazing post. And again, music with instruments is allegedly haram, except for the Dolph, which ironically, this person I'm talking about the one instrument that they do play is very similar to a dolphin, in the sense of that it is a percussion, or at least it can be a percussion instrument, which if you know anything about percussion, it is like a drum. And I had no idea. I had just randomly looked up the dolphin. I'm so sorry. So my camera cut off again. I cut off for the first time. So anyway, I will just end it there. And so, again, a lot of these things are just really odd to me that keep coming full circle, from the shayateen who keep trying to come into my house, to what I've been dealing with emotionally, trying to do the right thing. And obviously this thing is probably trying to make me feel bad about doing the right thing. And then, we have this, which my wonderful friend Suleiman, thank you, Suleiman, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, by the way, sent me. And so anyway, I appreciate you. I definitely needed this. Long story, short story, I needed this, and I think that we all did. So anyway, enough of me rambling, and alhamdulillah for all of you guys. I love you guys so much. There I go, messing up my outro again. Anyway, if it rhymes, it must be true. I love you. Bye. Do not take me too seriously. Do not take me too seriously.
الله الرحمن الرحيم والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار